Whoa, that one was pretty epic.
That was. Who did that?
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Is this
I'm
thing
trying
even
to
on?
tag
Does this work?
people in here.
Is this how we do it? This is how we do it?
This guy takes pictures of trains safely.
You know what? Someone needs
Oh, how
to.
does that? How do you safely do that?
Use a long lens.
I had a buddy who has worked for the railroad for many, many years. And when he used to live here, his horror stories were atrocious.
Yeah.
I don't get it. They're loud. They're visible.
I mean,
I don't get it.
He had stories.
It's illegal.
Accidents and
it's dangerous.
Intentional ones.
Did I mention that it was loud?
Yeah.
There was a guy, this video went viral several years ago, and he's standing with his back to the train and he's trying to get a selfie. The conductor reaches out and kicks him in the face.
Good.
Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
But he wasn't like on the track or anything. He was like in a safe spot. I mean, I assume a safe spot.
Well, he was close enough to get kicked by conductors. How safe that is.
I mean, like, there's another video that I saw that's gone viral. It's like a little date spot. So the train goes right through the middle of whatever their little area is. And so you're like having your coffee as the train is coming by.
Oh, I thought
that'd be cool.
So anyway, we're back.
Hi,
sorry
Joanne.
for not showing up last week. I was dead sick.
And you can kind of still hear it. You have some
but
head
I feel
stuff going.
Tons better. Like I got sick twice. When I got back from, it was the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I wasn't feeling good. But then
you were at a super spreader?
No, but then Wednesday after Thanksgiving, I got an ugly
patient zero.
What is it called? An ugly fever temperature. I had like almost 102 fever. I was like messed up. And so then the doctor was like, yeah, that doesn't traditionally happen 4 or 5 days after you get sick. It's usually the day you get sick. So
right.
She was like, I'm
You're
pretty
scaring
sure you
Emalee
sick twice.
You're scaring her.
Yeah. So
hi, Emalee. Welcome to the show.
She's like, do I say something? Do I interject?
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Always.
Give us your opinion about trains there, Emalee.
I don't know. I've never rode on one.
Oh, okay. Good.
They're fun.
Have y'all rode on a train?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're a blast.
I have one like a little bit farther away from my house, and I hear it like almost every time it goes.
Oh,
goes vroom.
My old neighborhood we didn't even realize it was back there when we moved. When we bought the house, had no idea that the track was there.
Yeah.
Just happened to hear it one day, and I'm like, what?
But Jesus out of me.
Yeah. What side of the tracks are we considered to be on now?
Exactly. Or the bad side or the good side.
Right.
So just so everyone knows.
Oh, go ahead.
Just so everyone knows real quick. Emalee was here couple weeks back.
The last time that you had a show.
Yeah. So right before Thanksgiving or the week before. And she was here because she was raising money for volleyball. So the prize that she was doing is kind of like football squares, but volleyballs. And
okay.
So they were Emalee, tell us, how much was it? $10 or $20 a square?
$10 for one raffle thing. And I had a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card.
And so what were you raising money for?
To help me pay for my volleyball.
Okay.
Because
you're a volleyball player?
Yeah. So she's homeschooled, but she plays volleyball, and it's really expensive, was what she found out. So they are trying to help
are you
her.
On a what are they called?
Like a travel?
A league?
Club.
No. It's
she said club.
A club.
She said club.
Right. Yes. So are you a setter? Outside hitter?
I'm a middle hitter.
You're a middle hitter. So how tall are you then?
I'm 5'9.5".
Okay. He's tall.
So a little short, but Just a little.
No. She's
My
pretty
wife's the shortest in her family at 5'10".
Oh,
yeah. She's like, watch this.
yeah. I changed my mom's light bulbs.
Right.
Like 5 foot, and like she's like right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
She's like-
goodness.
She's like, you
Hi,
see all
Mom.
the stuff on the top shelf up there? Emalee did all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
She put all
awesome.
that
Yeah, I had
stuff
no
up there.
idea. I thought you were just little tiny little thing. 5'9".
Right,
Wow.
exactly. So do you prefer blocking or do you prefer hitting?
When you have a really good block, it's better than almost anything.
I know, right?
But
Like
hitting
a
you
kill
more-
block.
a little
Like a
more
kill
fun.
block where you go straight and score the point with the block. Those are awesome. One of these
Yes.
days I'll have enough energy to do that, but I'm a volleyball stander and not really a volleyball player because all the diving that y'all do and running for the ball and I don't have time for that.
It's for
I
the
go
young
free
bucks.
agent. Yeah, that's for the young guys on my team. I'm just here to have some fun and
Put
Maybe
2%
bump.
effort out.
maybe bump the ball.
Bump,
Right.
bump, bump.
I did a overhead pass one time, but it went backwards.
Oh, I'm surprised they left you on the team.
I was like, oh, I got it. Oh, I don't have it. It was. Oh yeah,
You were just
I
setting
helped the other
somebody up
teams
behind
score
you.
points. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, even though I was back row, middle back.
Oh, I wouldn't even have said that to anybody. We would have
It's
not known the difference.
I'm like, oh, I got it. I got it. No,
I've
I
done
don't have
that once, and actually today I had a game, and I did a really good hand pass.
it. Nice. I know, right? You're like, oh, I got this.
And it was
It's
like I've
those
only
dang-
really done 2 good hand passes so far.
Right. It's those dang float serves that always drive me crazy. Like if it's just playing and we're just playing, but then the float serve comes and a really good one will go, and then you're like, oh, I got it. And then all of a sudden it bounces off your hand. So it's kind of brutal.
So remember, everyone, if you go into Venmo, open up Venmo, and you at M Volleyball Raffle, I should take that $10 out because it makes it look like it's the
I know.
complete.
It's
Yeah.
like that's part of the Venmo name.
Yeah, I just realized that.
You're the 2% mascot, Joe,
Hey,
or
I
Mr.
show up.
0%.
No, I'm at least 2% there, Chum. I show up. So that's more than 0%. If I didn't show up, that would be 0%.
He's 0% on the show. He's 2% volleyball. So,
2% volleyball.
There we go. Okay. So everyone, if you're catching in, Venmo $10 to at M Volleyball Raffle, and you will get put into a chance here in a few short minutes. We are going to, or Emalee is going to draw for a $100 gift card. The winner of that card is somewhere on there. I don't know how they figured it out, but they have a way that they did it. They know some of our money that's on there. And so
Like we were putting the papers in the thing, and then we're gonna mix it up and draw it.
very
nice.
nice. So you put all my name in there, so that way it would
Right.
just be me, right?
What?
Right, Emalee?
So if I don't win, I get my money back, right? So that's good too, right?
You can have a
Right.
different one though.
And it's $10 a volleyball.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay her, Jamie, and I won't be able to pay you for the streams this month.
Oh, he froze. So I guess he's in agreement. If he's
I
frozen,
think
he's
so.
in agreement.
He
Oh,
agrees with that.
remember we got to do our dillies. Yay.
Yeah.
Because he still can't do them. We'll do these until he
It says
can.
Janae Burkhart. Is that right, Emily?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry. What was that again?
So you
Oh,
just have
that's
to, will you say yes?
You just
No.
have to say yes.
That's like,
No, I've been down here.
Oh, no. So you said you didn't? Oh,
Hmm.
wow. That's
Did you get it? Oh, did your mom see it?
yes.
It's under Billy Joe Jim Bob the Third. That's who it came from.
Right. Please refund anything to
Don't trust him.
Yeah, you can refund me if I don't win. I appreciate that. Well, actually, Mr. Pineapple said he would refund me if I don't win. So
Yeah,
You did?
that's the deal.
that's what I heard. That's
When
what I
you
heard.
froze, you nodded yes. It was super weird.
It was
No, that was
definitely
me. You caught
you
me
were in the
mid
middle of saying
yawn.
yes.
That's what it was. It was mid yawn. Okay.
Emily, what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th.
Oh, did you have to think about that?
I have to think
Don't
about it too when
worry,
people
I
ask
get
me.
you.
Yeah, I'm like, how old am I not? Yeah, I understand.
I have
So
to
do you-
calculate that.
So you're on a club team. So next year you'll start playing for the high school. Is that
Yeah.
the goal? Is that the
Yeah.
goal? Is to play for the high school?
Yeah.
And then play for the high school. You want to make varsity as soon as you hit 9th grade?
Well, my plan is to get to be able to go to college. Like, not next year, but to
Right.
get a scholarship for college.
That's a good
Playing
plan.
volleyball.
And I want to be a coach for volleyball.
Nice.
Nice.
Like, not at
So-
college, but just
In
At
general.
high school level?
for a club, I could be a coach.
Oh, okay, club
After I'm
level.
done with the college.
Mm-hmm. Do they make you run if the ball hits the ground during practice?
Yeah,
'Cause,
sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ball is not supposed to hit the ground. I would
That's
be
what I tell
running
you.
all the time.
Unless
Actually,
it's a really good spike.
unless it's a really good spike, and then okay.
But,
Oh, they're talking
if
about if it's
if
up in
it's
the air and
off-
nobody goes for the ball, everybody's running.
Yes.
See,
Joe's a very
I'm very well versed in,
good. Yeah,
in the
there you go.
volleyball. Yeah.
I like to watch
Have you seen
volleyball,
haiku, Emily? Do you know what haiku is?
It's a poem.
the
Yes.
anime.
32
The anime
syllables.
haiku.
No.
It's all. That's where I learned all of my volleyballs. It was about-
Oh, are you
it was the
serious?
Anime, dude. So it's mom. It's a great show. It's safe for kids. It's called Haiku, and it's a Japanese anime all about volleyball. And it's about this kid who's like 5'8" or something like that. That's trying to play for the high school that he's at, and so he's a lot shorter than everybody, and everybody discounts him because he's so short, but he has an amazing jumping ability. So
I mean,
it's
I for liberos, which is usually the shortest on the team,
mm-hmm.
they're usually around 5'8".
Yeah,
Usually shorter than 5'8".
yeah.
Where do the 6
And they're the ones
go?
that will dive all over the floor. Liberos are diving everywhere. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not afraid. See, I can be a libero because I'm
Yeah,
not
you
doing
can,
that.
Joe. I support you fully.
Fool, did you? I think you just called me a fool.
Yeah, that's all I heard was full.
Fully.
Twice, a double full.
You remember Axel
Oh,
Foley?
I got your tickets in the jar truck thing.
Cool.
Nice.
The jar truck.
It's jar
Okay,
truck.
so is this one where the hosts of the show have to be there so that we can win? And if you're not here, then you automatically don't win. So you keep pulling a new name until the winner comes, right? Until it's one of us three.
Right. Until one of us
Until
wins.
it's me, really.
I mean, until I win.
That's all I can do.
Look, I know your mom. She's a good friend, so that should give me some extra spots in the can or whatever. Okay.
No.
No.
So, Emily,
These
do you have any
clowns,
siblings?
Emily.
Okay. I tried.
Do you have any siblings, Emily?
Yes.
Are you the oldest?
Yes.
Wait,
that's
you
the best.
do?
That's the best.
Yeah.
To be the oldest.
Is your dad
You didn't
around?
know that, Mr. Pineapples?
I didn't actually. I thought she was an only child.
I don't know why I thought she was an only child too. I have no idea.
I have siblings, but I'm adopted, so I don't really live with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't seen him, Jamie.
That makes
I've met most of them.
that makes more sense now. Now I understand.
No, you're just
That's cool.
you're just clueless and you didn't know I had siblings.
I really did. I thought you were an only child. The way your mama talks about you,
You're
it's
right.
like I didn't know that there was more than just you. So
Joanne
She needs to show
appreciates you
favoritism, though.
showing no
thank you,
favoritism.
Joanne. I appreciate you too. Wait, never mind. Forget you, Joanne. Thank you.
So, Emily, I was adopted as well.
What?
25 years ago, I was adopted.
How am I just learning this now?
We thought you were an only child.
I thought you were an only child too. Jeez.
Well, see, what had happened was
What happened was the stork
wow,
took you to the wrong door,
the stork took me to the wrong door.
and your parents were like, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we don't know. We don't have a return to sender. We don't have a return to sender.
So
list.
I was actually second choice. So you know, I'm glad that I just got picked up.
No, that's a
What
new
do you-
tidbit. We did not know that you
I
were
tell you, I
second
learn new.
You didn't know
new
that?
things every
So
year.
they adopted me because the guy at the orphanage or wherever I was at was like,
Mhm.
you should probably, because my parents originally wanted a girl, and they asked, it's like, well, you should probably pick this guy right here because he's the sickest.
That is crazy,
were a
Sandy.
little
We
runt?
could have been. It would have been a little girl that we would have been friends with.
I was a sick kid. Yeah.
He
I was
was
sick
a
because
runt. How
I
You
had
were the
worms.
little one.
Sick or sick?
I
Is
was.
there a difference?
Were you like sick as in like a good thing, or sick as in like you were?
Oh no! I was.
like,
I was
sick?
that's sick. No. I was the opposite. No, I was sick because I actually had worms in my tummy.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was always hungry. I had the big belly.
He had parasites.
I had
That's what we call
few
him.
parasites in me. So
He was a parasitic child.
I
Had?
was. Huh?
Had?
Well, I think. they
Oh,
call-
Jamie, talk about your belly. Oh, shoot.
I think he just called me fat again.
I'm not calling you fat. That's not what I meant. That's not at
That's
all what I meant.
heard.
I was just
Man, he
Dang.
is just cruising for a bruising.
I know that you're putting some bad vibes out there. That's not how you win
I'm
raffles.
not trying to. Oh,
That's-
that's right. That's right. That raffle won't be coming home to me soon with that kind of jazz out there.
What would I
Yeah.
do, man? I can't wait to order my camera, some more camera gear with that card.
I need a new docking
looking forward
station
to
with my gift card. So I'm gonna have to buy a new docking station.
Emily, you're gonna make it happen, right? You're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna get the gift card. It's coming straight.
mean-
So how do you want to do it, Emily?
I'm put all the names in here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pick one out.
like
with no
we're doing it
Right
now?
here. Let the score right here in this guy right here.
What was
Okay.
that one there? You do the balloons? I can't remember.
I'm not helping you.
It's this one.
Mine doesn't do it. You try it, Emily. Do what they're doing. Keep now do a thumbs up. I don't think it's gonna work for you and I.
So rude.
I know. I stopped trying because I don't think it. I think it's because they have white backgrounds.
Oh.
Just
I'll make my own bubble.
like
Yeah, y'all have busy backgrounds.
Say,
Yeah,
Emily, can
I
you do
agree.
that, or you
I'm not busy though.
what?
She doesn't feel like mine's that busy.
No.
Yeah,
it's
you
not.
should be able to do it. I don't
Yeah,
understand. why
you
can't
should.
do it.
Because like we just do it right here.
Can you
and
do
it
the
does
do the
it.
heart, Emily? See if you can do
I'm wearing a blue shirt. I was wondering if it would kind of.
Maybe it's
Dollar.
just that side.
Maybe it's because y'all are losers. So I'll take my $100 Amazon gift card.
Oh, look, Tron's calling it. He said Sandy's gonna win it. Thanks, Tron.
Don't go too early on that, Sean, because when she doesn't win, then you'll look like you are a loser too.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be insulting our watchers like that.
Oh my
yeah.
god. Okay, so let me tell you something. Can I tell you a story real
So
fast? It's not a long
Go ahead,
story.
Go ahead.
It was I finally got my Christmas gift list out to my wife yesterday, right? And
I thought
did
you
you
were gonna say you
know
finally got your Christmas gift from last year, which that wouldn't have been surprising.
you know my run, right? So anyhow, I did not know that when you make a gift or a list in Amazon and you share that with your friends and family, that when they buy something off of it, it shows
It
up
disappears.
on. Yeah, I'm getting 2 brand new monitors for Christmas.
Nice.
You
But
already
this-
know.
real big ones too, like 34-inch, two 34-inch curved monitors next to each other.
Oh, wow.
Sucks.
I'm like, yes, productivity increase. That means I can do a lot of work on one screen and watch a lot of anime on the other screen.
Haiku. You can watch
Yeah,
some
there you go,
haiku on
Sid.
the other
Yes.
screen.
Or I can do a lot of work on one screen and watch a lot of comic book things, sales,
Yeah, I think that's more
streams
like it.
on the other one. So I'm so excited. Now this also means I need a new desk.
Wait, so you only have one monitor right now?
No, I've got two, but one's like a 20 some odd inch, the other one's a 32 inch, but they're different. Now I want two. I got two that are exactly the same.
Oh.
240 hertz, 32 inch curved screens.
He's about to stop
She's
that
got
shipment.
So,
oh yeah.
Oh, what if she like gets it for somebody else, and here you are thinking that it's for you? That would be embarrassing.
that would suck. That would suck.
She got it for herself.
Yeah. It'd be like one of
You're
those where she hands
"What are
it
you
to you and then
talking
she just
about?"
keeps walking up the stairs and you're like, oh.
She's like, "Can you carry this to my office?"
Yeah.
Right.
In fact, will you go ahead and set them up, please, for me?
Hey,
Ouch.
IT guy.
Yeah, so these were great choice. You had a great choice. That's why I would have got them for myself.
That didn't work
Yeah.
out so well. So anyhow, that was my short story I want to say. Man, I feel like there's some theme music that we're missing. It just seems
Theme?
weird.
Theme music.
Yeah,
For
like
what?
background
I
theme
don't know
music.
what
I don't
you're
know. Like
saying.
Yeah,
We've
like
never,
background music.
we've never.
I
had
think it's
that
because
one.
I think it's because I can't hear that well and all that, all that sick stuff that's
So
goes
what
on.
is this raffle for? Is it for to pay for a trip? Are you guys going somewhere, or is it just to have the
Well,
extra money to go somewhere?
it's like the actual like volleyball is really expensive, and that's what the money goes towards. Like just
Okay.
like the coaches and like
Oh, I see.
some of it's like for the trips too. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Hi, Gabe.
When
Thanks for
y'all's-
joining us.
When's y'all's next trip?
We haven't we're doing tournaments for like the trips, and we haven't done any tournaments yet.
Tell your story.
Okay.
This is so last year I started volleyball, and I was kind of the worst player, like one of the worst.
Joe
I
knows
know
what that's like.
I know
Joe
what that
can
feels
relate.
like. I know what that feels
I
like.
wish I knew, but
I could barely even serve underhand.
Oh,
Like that's how bad I was. So then I just kept working on it, and I'm varsity public school. Like I went to a varsity public school. I'm
Yeah,
doing varsity right now.
mm-hmm.
yeah. Her mom was like so
There
ecstatic.
was 100 girls. There was 53 girls that were 8th grade. And out of the 53, 12 of them got varsity, and I got varsity.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I also made club, which that's what I'm trying to pay for.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
nice.
And we're going to help you. So here in a second, when we do this, because we're about to do this, I was talking with your mom yesterday or last night or the other day. Are you going to do another raffle after this one?
Yes, probably, but not straight away after.
Not straight away. So when I win, I can't give you another $20 immediately to pick my winning circle.
You can, but we'll just write your name down. It's fine.
Oh, okay. You'll fill my name in. You'll pin my name in. I get it.
Just
You guys laugh, but you remember I have stories of weird how I just get things sometimes.
you just get
and
the parking spaces. You
not just
happen to
and
get
the
Plus free
food and the
appetizers.
free yes.
I was so about that.
Like
I have a friend that we played Pokemon with, and every single time he was at Pokemon, I always won. And there was a little spinny to win something. I always won, and one day it was just oh, please don't win. Please don't win. There were 3, and I thought there were only 2, and I was oh my gosh, thank God it didn't win. And then the third one came, and I was oh my gosh, and then it landed on me, and I was come on, I just wanted to be right.
Yes, I feel you. That's how it
Every
is.
time I didn't want to win.
Totally understand.
I went and I remember it culminated once at a church where I had to put in the tokens at all the different like gift baskets that the church was giving away. I didn't walk out with one, not two, not three, not four,
Oh my God.
but 5
Isn't
of
there
the
a
20 gift
commandment?
baskets.
Thou shalt not be a glutton.
Girl, I put my
I'm
money
sure.
in just like everyone else. I was just a little bit extra generous, but I walked
Gabe
out
said,
with
"Is the
5.
raffle rigged?" Jamie wishes it was. Gabe.
No. Well,
I said Jamie wishes it was.
you know how they say, may it ever be in your favor. Like it's definitely
Maybe
in my
odds
favor.
be ever in your favor.
Yes, I would say that they are definitely in my favor.
If
Did you
it
see
was
new ones, Handy?
I would want what's his name?
Me.
I don't know, but it was someone I wanted to win.
Me.
No, it
Your
wasn't.
new-
Emily, how are you
new
going to come onto
favorite
my
Filipino-
show and
Was
be
not.
like, I don't want you to win. I want someone else to win. That's not how this works.
I mean, it was someone from your show.
Mom, coach
the
her
last
right. Give her the winks. Tell her to change.
He said,
it.
"Coach her right."
Would you say, Joe?
Have you seen the new what's it called? Hunger Games? The prequel Hunger Games?
I have not. Does it have? Oh no, I've not. Does it have any of
It's
the old
actually
cast in
pretty
it?
good.
Is it
Have,
okay?
have you seen it, Emily?
I don't think I've even seen the first one.
You're
What?
not missing much, kiddo. It's okay.
Look, Owen's putting it out in the universe for me. Thank you. Gabe said, "Can I pay for the raffle to be rigged?" No, sir. We
So
No,
remember-
but you
condone
can
that
go
around
ahead
this child.
and
I
pay.
feel like I prefer Sandy to win than.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
That-
you so much.
uh,
Emily.
I love it.
Oh. That's okay. It'll be the Sandy and Emily show. Just absolutely fine. Because they were the ones who wanted to win it so bad. I was just letting it roll.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Mhm.
she's the only one who hasn't been like, okay, I'll bribe you. I'll, like, come on, show me, show me.
Girl
Clear my
power.
throat for a moment there, okay?
Oh, welcome back.
I swore I heard
Welcome
something and
back.
it was like a fly buzzing.
Yeah. How convenient.
Is your dad around? I know dads usually dish out disciplined bests.
Shut up.
Nick, you around there?
No. No.
Well, when you watch this on the replay, Nick, okay, from one dad to another, okay?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right. Okay, Emily. So it is 9:02. That was a lot longer than we anticipated, which is fine. But are you ready to do the
What
drawing?
the?
Can I pay
This
for
is-
Joe and Jamie to leave again?
Okay, where's that kick button on the
This is
end?
some
The
shit.
Yes.
crybaby Joe and Jamie. Oh my
Yo te
goodness.
voy a dar tu crybaby, John.
Dang, they trying to come at us, man. They're atting us.
All right. Where?
Do you want me to do it now?
Huh?
Do you want me to do it now?
Mr. Pineapple.
Jamie's
stop the
looking. Are you?
music.
What are you
Yes.
looking for? Yeah. Can you stop the music? That's like
It's
the
like-
worst
music.
music ever.
I didn't even hear
That was
it.
great music.
Be glad, Emily. It's so annoying.
Jeez. Okay. How do you want to do this, Emily? Like, we'll make it so that you are. Give me a second here. We'll do it like.
Oh
this.
yes, below Emily.
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
There we go.
Be the drawer.
All right, everyone. So
Drum
remember,
roll.
Be the drawer.
you sent $10. You Venmo $10 to Emily, and it got you a spot on the board.
So I
And-
sent $20, so that should be like 20 spots.
And I sent like $200. So that
Your
should be
math doesn't math,
10
bro.
times as many spots as his.
My math is mathing really well, I think.
And so she's got this really fancy
It's the cutest little car ever.
name sorter thing. And all of our names, if you bought more than one spot, your name is in there more than once, right?
Yes.
Right, like 20 times, like mine.
Like
No.
200 times.
and
And then you're going to wiggle around in there to each of the corners. And then you're going to just pull out a name. And then when you say Jaime Pina,
Or
we're all going to
Thank
cheer for whoever that was that won. Okay.
yeah.
All
Your
right.
Favorite Filipino uncle.
Here goes. Here goes. Here it goes. Oh, it's gonna say
She's got
Jaime.
a
Watch.
name.
It's gonna say
Shavita.
Huh?
Shavita.
Oh,
Shavita.
congratulations, Shavita. If you're
I
watching
think
tonight,
that's Greek for Joe.
that's how you spell Jaime, actually. Pineapples.
Joe
That's Greek for
Shavita.
Joe
Hold
Baker.
on, hold on. Leave it up there real quick. I want to get a picture real fast. Where's my little screen thing grabber?
Dang it, Shavita. Baker.
Congratulations, Shavita.
Hold on.
Shavita, what are you gonna buy?
If why doesn't this new thing doesn't work right?
Gabe said, crossing my fingers that I won without buying a ticket.
Well, Gabe, unless your name changed to Shavita, like I changed mine.
Yeah. Go in
My
there and
legal
change it
name
real
is now
quick.
Shavita.
But legal
I
name
am
is
actually
now
messaging her right now.
Shavita.
Already did.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You took a photo. I didn't.
I'm
Did
gonna
you
just
take a
say
photo?
congrats.
No, hold on. Jamie's gonna take a photo.
At Shavita.
What?
That Shavita.
Man, she doesn't want it. I know she wouldn't really want it.
Oh, hold on. Shavita's calling me right now. What's up, girl?
What? You want me to have it?
You want her to draw again? Okay, I'll tell her.
I mean, like, she said on a Discord, I don't know what happened. I just saw a pop up and it said Shavita, and then what? Question mark.
She's like, what? So
Congrats.
speaking of drawings, I entered this drawing one time, and the way that they did it was the first name they picked out was
the test run.
disqualified. And
Yes.
they picked a
Yes.
second name, and that one was disqualified. And the third one was disqualified. The fourth one was the winner. Guess whose name was picked first?
Me.
This freaking guy right here.
Oh.
And I was like, what? This is the dumbest rules I've ever heard of a
I
drawing.
have some friends that do drawings like that. So they'll do it in the little spinny circle.
Mhm.
And
Uh-huh.
and then they'll click on the name and you think that you won and they're like, thanks for playing. And then your name goes. I'm like, that plays with the emotion.
It does. I
It
was so
does.
happy, and I was like,
I don't like
and then she's
that.
like, sorry, Joe, you're out. What the?
I don't understand what you
You're
said.
like,
Can you say
well,
that
here,
again?
did you say, well, here in America, the first name John.
Exactly.
Can
You
you
might be
speak
new
English,
to America, but
please?
the way raffles work, the first name drawn, and even though she repeated the rules like 4 times, my name was drawn first. So
I feel like
should
it should be the first or the last.
You'd be drawn
They're
forever.
draw the first one, and then if it was the name, and then or you draw the keep drawing until there's one left.
Oh,
See,
that's
I would-
just cruel and unusual punishment.
That is, yeah. It'd be funny though.
But
Especially
no
if you-
one's but they
It'd be a
wouldn't.
long
The
show.
last one is.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, don't cry, Joe and Jamie.
Cry,
Tron's really worried
cry.
about y'all.
Chone will be crying when those Eagles beat them boys. That's what. I'm
Wait,
talking
wait a
about.
second. Didn't they already beat him? The
What?
Cowboys beat the Eagles?
No,
Yeah,
they played
you sure
this
about
week.
that?
I think
Oh.
they played this week.
I thought they had already played and lost.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you for having me.
You are
Listen to this.
welcome.
Hi, everyone. Sorry for joining late. I was doing some cloud training, but I heard I won. You heard correctly. Congratulations.
How
If
you
you
train
don't want
clouds?
to pass go and claim it, though, I will gladly accept it on my behalf. for you,
Actually, the rules
Shavita.
changed, Shavita. We just read the disclaimer. Had
Yeah,
to be
you weren't
present.
in the room.
Oh,
You weren't in the room.
Oh,
whenever
you
had
were
to
on
be
cloud
here to
9 or
win.
something.
Yeah, you had to be
Sorry.
present to win, and so unfortunately,
You know how these things go. They're real finicky
Emily
like that.
changed the rules up last minute.
Yeah.
last.
I mean,
minute.
she's a kid. You know, what can you expect? It's okay though, Shavita.
I am not a kid.
I'm glad you're here to watch us though.
Right.
Emily just said she's not a kid.
She
Oh,
is
I'm
not
sorry.
a kid. Yeah.
I
Thanks,
think
Emily.
if you're
Really
under
might be a good
26, to me, you're always going to be a kid.
Right. Exactly. She said, "Thank
Mm-hmm.
you." And I still want to know how you train clouds. That's pretty cool.
We like to photograph clouds.
Yeah, like do like the thing like they're doing on the bottom.
On the screen, right?
Oh, turn that. Yeah.
So it's like
Okay,
We-
thanks, Emily. Have a great day.
Right. She said AWS cloud.
What'd you call Joe?
I like just noticed that it says like under your name, I am a sore loser.
Yeah, I am. So,
He really is.
so
He really is.
toodles.
It's nice having you,
Right.
Emily. We appreciate you
I
hanging
think
out
it's
with
past
us
your bedtime,
again.
Emily. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
But
You
you have
got
school
school
tomorrow.
in the morning, volleyball practice.
Probably have volleyball practice in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, I do.
Yes.
6:45 a.m.
Very
Oh,
early.
yeah.
So you need to get you need to get some rest, right?
Yeah.
So the early bird catches the ball kind of thing.
Yeah,
So-
and take some photos. We want to see your jump serve and all.
Leave.
Yep, yep.
Thank you though, for real, Emily. Okay.
yes,
No,
Emily.
thanks,
Thank you so
Emily.
much.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Are we gonna do you want us to kick you out? Is that why you're That was funny. That was funny. So that was fun. I liked doing that.
Bringing
we
her
should
on
invite
and
others
letting
to
us
do their
Meet Emily. That is pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, make sure her mom. Make sure she watches Haiku, Jamie. She needs to watch that.
Okay. I'll
They're
holler
about
at
to
her
start
later.
the movies and then another season. There's a couple of
Okay.
movies that are coming out. So
Okay.
And
I
then
might have to
there's
watch
gonna be-
it. I
there's
don't
like-
like the sports anime as much, but and nothing that I hate it. But then I started watching that one about the football one, right? Soccer.
Mhm.
And I really liked it big
Yeah.
time. So I was like, I might
now
have
you'll
to
like
give
this one
Haiku-
because the character is not as annoying as you. It's some of those main characters can be.
Sorry, say that again. It's not as what?
Did you say
Not
as
as annoying
annoying
as
as
some of
him?
those.
I heard him say that too.
Yeah.
Freaking guy. Where's that kick button again? Where do I find that at? Oh, it's funny until it happens, huh? This stupid
There we
thing.
Joanne, go potty.
All right, let me show you.
Run, Joanne.
I won this in an auction, and it was really cheap. It was so cheap it scared me.
Oh, that's some shit you say to your wife, dude.
So I was like,
It's
that.
practically free.
It was.
I mean, it was
practically
like
free.
$13, and this is a Spawn issue 187. Nothing special about it except that they are. This is what they call low print runs, means that they didn't make very many of these. There was a period of time, and so, but to get a grade 9.6, your goal is 9.8, 9.9, 10, and traditionally you get 9.8. But
Joanne,
I was
told
like,
you.
yes,
Go to the
I'm all here
restroom.
for that. I'm all here.
She said, oh Lord, here we go again.
Then here's
I
another
said,
one
"No,
that wasn't a
thank you."
big. Again, this one was $7 I got, and I was like,
There's too
really?
much
For $7
glare.
I'll get it. Yeah.
I thought that was a swastika.
Oh, there you
front
go.
end.
There you go.
Can you see that? It's Cyclops.
9.2. Are
Yeah.
they even worth having it at 9.2?
So it's funny because they can go down to like 1.0, right? And then
Oh,
they have
yeah.
some that aren't even numbered. But here's the thing: if the lower grades you get, they're more acceptable if they're older, right? So like if you had an X-Men #1 that was a 4.0, you'd still get thousands of dollars for it. If you had Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, at even a 2.0, you'd still get thousands. So
At what point do you know to say dot or point?
I don't know, Sandy. We should have a fully discussion on it and
Oh
figure
no,
out.
that's okay. I mean, I don't really care that much. I just thought it was interesting. Joe, your teeth are white.
No, I was like, wow, my teeth are white. It's like, where
What
did that come
toothpaste
from?
do you use?
You know what I have been
Green
doing though?
toothpaste.
I stopped flossing and I started using the
The
water pick.
pick.
I
Yeah.
got the water pick too, dude.
I've been using
Yeah,
the water
it-
pick since
I
I got
think
my
it's been doing a
braces.
lot, Mhm. Yeah, so I think that's kind of helped, but I don't. My teeth are like
That's some white ass shit right there.
right.
So this is like a $25-$30 book right here. Nothing special, but it's just an old one, right?
Yeah. Look,
An old, and it's got a great cover. Hulk and Spawn, Hulk and Cap. And so,
Cap.
but the guy, I bought it for like, I think it was like $13. He goes, "You like Hulk?" $15. He was like, "You like Hulk?" And I was like, "No." He goes, "Why'd you get it?" And I was like, "You're selling it for $15. I saw the price of how much this thing was. Why would I not?"
How
Right.
much is it?
Like I said, about $30, but I got
That's
it for like
Oh, I guess I missed that.
15. So I was like,
You know how much money I saved by buying it?
A
So this is-
Doritos one.
This is a Spider Woman comic, but you can't tell, but it's a die cut. It means this front page is cut, and the second page is showing through the first page.
I thought you said something else.
Spider Woman. I don't know what rhymes with Spider Woman.
Yeah.
And so this release as
No,
part of a
I know
dual
what you're thinking. You
as a
know,
Wolverine.
Joanne's back. Is show and tell almost over?
No, Joanne. In fact, we're going to go into overtime now that you came back. Because why not? I've had 3 weeks worth of comics to show off, Joanne. Do y'all remember? Did y'all watch? What's the one with John Cena on HBO?
Peacemaker.
Did you watch
Yeah.
Peacemaker?
I haven't watched it yet.
It's fun.
Oh,
You should give it a watch.
I think I watched like how many seasons is it now?
Just
I
one.
think it's just one. I think I
Yeah.
maybe watched the first episode.
So go back and watch it all. It's actually really good. But one of the characters on there named Vigilante shows up. Well, I got the first appearance of Vigilante on here.
Nice.
Picked this up by accident too. I was like, it's the first appearance of who? I didn't hear who he said, but I was like, I'll buy it.
I did watch Blue Beetle though.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
It was okay. Just okay.
It was just okay. Like I was like nothing is memorable.
Really?
Really?
Really. Really. Really.
I'll show. That's all I'll show.
The monster child is back home.
Oh yeah.
Guess who's back?
She's
Back again. How long
And-
do college kids get?
So
Like 2 months, right?
she got home, but she still has 2 finals, but those finals she can take online. So she's like, I'm just going to go ahead and come home. So she got home on Monday, and she won't go back until I'll drive her back January the 8th.
Oh, nice.
So like 5 weeks almost.
Good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Happy for y'all.
Yeah, it's cool. Except I spend a little more on food now.
The grocery
Yeah.
bill.
You know, I feel that way when the kids go on their breaks, right? And we all understand it, right? So when the kids get on their winter breaks, and it's like, holy crap, because all they do is sit at home,
Graze.
and eat,
They
and then
graze
they'll eating
all
in
day
the
long.
middle of the night, and it's like, oh my god, like, geez.
Yeah. Like our bedroom is right there by the kitchen, and we hear them going, just shuffling through the pantry and pulling out some bowls of cereal and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's Kate. So Kate will have dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll have about
Second
10,
dinner.
anywhere from 10 to midnight. He'll come out and reheat stuff, make a mess, and I know that Kate's been in the kitchen, and it's so annoying, actually.
Well, I'm glad that in my home I don't have to worry about that as much. Although I do end up sleeping a lot of times in one of the front rooms, which is connected to the kitchen. And so, but my youngest, she has a habit of when she goes to sleep, she's like, Dad, she's just done. She's just done. Nothing wake her up. So she's gone. She's done for the remainder until like. But she also wakes up super early, which is weird because I don't do that. And then my other
You're
one, she's
awake
like me.
pretty early. Like some of the messages that you sent,
Yeah.
I'm like, did Jamie sleep today?
So sometimes I don't say.
and I'm like, did either of them know that I'm still asleep?
I'm like, it's 11:30, and or you know and you know who else is guilty of that? She's not here right now, but Emilee's mom, I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And it'll be like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon for us, and she'd be like, what? I'm just getting up, and I'm like, what?
Yes.
She's like, I gotta hop in the shower. I'm like, why? Why even bother? Why even get in the shower and dress at 3 in the afternoon? Why?
Joanne says Rudy grazes until he goes to bed. Quite annoying. I think it's a habit. You just chewing on stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I wanted to show you something cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was so excited, guys. It took
Tell
me
us, girl.
forever because I got a new refrigerator.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
That's
And
something that you're happy about as an adult.
right? Yes, yes.
Right, exactly.
Weirdest thing.
And so the what's cool about this is the home shield warranty that we have. So the old fridge was leaking water every X amount of hours, 4 days or something like that, whatever.
It's old and busted.
Yeah. So then we
Mhm.
had to, we had to get a new one, and we got a French one. French one.
Oh, so y'all didn't get an American one this time.
A la
Interesting.
Ah,
Mhm.
français. And so I'm like, yes, this thing is awesome. I done forgot which.
And it's amazing. You're still gonna fill it up.
Yeah, so it's not filled right now, but I'm like, here we come on Christmas, right? And now there we go. So it is
Nice.
it's not, yeah, it is nice, guys. I
And
was
has
like,
the
I didn't
ice
even
maker
know.
and the water maker and all that jazz.
Mhm. Yep. And I was like, man, this thing is really cool. I really love
That
it. So
is nice.
I'm excited
Seriously,
about
congratulations as
thank
an
you.
adult to an adult. What a great purchase.
Thank you. Yes, I hear you.
I'm
Now,
all about practicality these days. If it's
speaking of
practical,
practicality, my mother-in-law told me during the Thanksgiving break that they make washer and dryer machines that are in one now.
yes.
Have y'all heard of this?
Yes, I've heard of it, and it's like an
What?
hour total time. Some of the reviews have been, I think as time goes on, they'll improve them, but you just stick it in there and wash and dry. Yes. So I
Yeah,
told
the
her, I
reviews
feel
are
like we
pretty
would
low.
need two.
Yeah.
So we could have them both going,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it seems like it would double the time.
It's an
Because
hour
because you
from
don't-
start to finish. Yeah.
Oh, from start. Jeez. So now I'm like, I can't wait till that technology improves, because I would love to have one, madera in the
Yeah.
washer and dryer room to deal with all of it. But especially with the girls getting older, and they're going to be soon going off and doing their thing. And so I'm like, oh,
We make the kids wash their own clothes now.
well, we do too, but they
Listen, mine have
still.
been washing their clothes since they were probably in kinder. I don't do their I don't do Eric's laundry. Eric does his own. The boys do their own. I do my own. And I still get mad at laundry, and it's my shit, not anybody else's.
So speaking of new things, as an adult, you kind of look forward to those types of things. So this year we got a new tree.
It looks
New plastic
flat.
treats.
Like it looks like it's like one of
Oh.
those flat ones.
Okay,
No, it's 9 foot tall. It's just not as wide as our old one.
that's
Mhm.
9 foot tall.
I like it.
9
Looks
foot
pretty.
tall.
And what, like 2 foot, 1 foot deep?
It's like 1 foot by 9 foot.
Is it a slim like a pencil? Because I
Like
did
an
a pencil
LED TV?
too.
You should have just bought a TV and put the tree digital.
I did a digital yeah, I thought about that, but the producer did not like that idea.
Oh,
He got vetoed.
I like it,
Yeah.
Joe.
You like
It's
that?
simple. Yeah, yeah.
Today I did my Christmas photos because I usually take pictures of all of our Christmas stuff.
Oh, I
So-
like it.
That's
Very
fancy for
aesthetically
something so
pleasing.
We
merry.
went for some cool tones.
Did you
Sometimes
have
get
everything set up in the living room?
What?
Did you have everything set up in the living room?
What do you mean?
What does
Like
that
the camera and the pole and the lighting and the diffusers and everything else?
mean? Diffuser.
No.
Oh, okay.
This is just all
So
camera.
this was just
This
you and
is
your
all
iPhone.
iPhone.
That's
This is
what-
all iPhone shots. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Cute. Oh, the little
Yeah.
owl.
So Jet is now into photography. His goal is to become the president of the photo club there
Well,
at school.
I don't know how
Nice.
that's not going to happen with you around.
Well, yeah. Well, he had an event last night that he was taking photos of, and he wanted me to go. And I was like, "Well, can I just drop you off and then I'll come?" He's like, "No, can you so you can meet everybody else that's in the club?" I'm like, "Sure." But, I'm kind of a celebrity. I don't need people like getting all this.
I'm a local regional celebrity.
Right, exactly. So, well, we go in there and one of the lights broke or died. So my Jet was like, can I borrow one of your lights? Because I carry all of my lights in my car. And I was like, I guess. And then he's like, do you have a tripod I can I was like, what the
He's gonna
Like-
try to be a club president on my
He's a
equipment.
hustler, baby. He wants you to know.
So I ended up helping like just set up stuff. I didn't have to take any pictures, so that was good. But it's just funny. It's just funny. I was like,
So are
"Where's
you
the location?"
excited that he wants to follow in your footsteps?
I am. I think it's cool. I'm trying to stop sharing. There we go.
Okay, so I sent you mine so you guys can. I think mine is like even thinner than yours, and not that it's a competition. Just
How did you
just
get
that
that? I didn't know that was. All right, here we go.
Oh, let me catch up on some of these comments. So we did like the slim pencil, whatever it's called.
The slim pencil.
What the pencil?
I kind of like that too, Sandy.
I just
That is a very cool topper.
thank you.
Is
I
it
just
like a
didn't
lamp?
know.
Is it a
It's
hat?
like a top hat.
Okay, that's
I like that. It's got a steampunk vibe to it.
It does kind of like steampunk vibe.
You know, that's what I do. Steampunking it up.
That's what you're going for.
Yes, what I was going for. Joanne said in 1 week he ate 2 pecan pies, 3 slices missing, a whole loaf of banana nut bread, and a platter of deviled eggs. Lord Jesus, Rudy.
Rudy, I need some deviled
Rudy
eggs.
knows how to
Man.
hate.
We have a slimmer tree. I call it the senior tree. Is it slim like this one, Joanne?
That's pretty cool.
I dig it, Sandy. I like it.
Thanks. I
We
appreciate
haven't
it.
even put up our tree.
Why?
What?
You usually like
What?
pull it up.
Yeah. Don't you already have your lights up on
Like-
your house? No?
So you know how every now and then in life you get those really challenging moments, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
This year has definitely been one of the most difficult years of my entire life.
Whoa.
And because of that, it has sapped so much from me. Like I
Well, and you've been
barely
sick
have,
too, like physically sick.
yeah, and I barely had the energy to clean my house, much less decorate it. And there's this little silver sliver, like where it's like it's really trying to break through, but I'm like, I can see from afar. I'm like, you're not coming out this year, bud. I'm sorry. And so it's like, I don't even like it. It's what it compounds itself. So it's like I already feel bad for not being able to do it, and then when I can see that it really wants to do it, you know, the spirit is willing, but the body is weak, and then it makes it worse. And then I'm like, man, what a loser, man, you suck, and and so it's just like it just keeps compounding. And I'm like, and I wish I could. So this Christmas, I have not been able to soak up. And I really love Christmas time, and I love milking it for all it's worth and everything, and I just can't do it right now. And so I go
Well,
upstairs.
sometimes it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, that is where
And you don't have to have it every year. Also,
that is where
pay a service. Pay someone to come put
So
it.
you know, I'm actually it's so funny that you mentioned that, Sandy, because I have on the other screen, I have a text I got from people because I'm like, I gotta do something, and I'm about to dish out an exorbitant amount of money to have people come to my house and clean it because my kids aren't helping me. My wife is busy enough as it is, and every ounce of energy that I do have, like I started feeling better this past week, right? I got upset with my kids because I was like on Friday, I was like, I finally got a little bit of energy. And you know what I did with that little bit of energy? I started doing laundry
Oh, that zaps you.
and dishes,
Exactly.
laundry and dishes. And I was like, and then I looked at my kids and I was like, y'all were here all week. You didn't do anything. And then the little bit I get is here. But then I've got one who's like, look, I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important. Can I get the Netflix password? And I was like, just turn around and go back. Just go.
Child, read the room.
Are you
Read the room.
So I know that you're sick, and I haven't done anything to deserve it. But do you have the password?
Thanks for that speech. It's precious. Hold on. Look at what Janae said. The new refrigerators are epic now. I spent 30 minutes at Best Buy not too long ago, googly eyeing over appliances.
Over appliances, yes.
So I didn't say, so my home shield, my warranty, they took care of that, right? So I called them to come and repair it. We paid the $100 deductible for them to come and whatever.
Mhm.
The parts, it was a out of life machine, so they couldn't get parts for it anymore or anything else like that. So they were like, we're going to have to go ahead and replace the whole thing. Here's the
I
value.
think
that you
Joanne's
can do.
internet's messing up because she says we're frozen, but I don't think we're frozen.
I don't think we're frozen either.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. Maybe just refresh the screen. Refresh it if you can hear us. Okay. Not quite as.
Weird.
And so it took us a couple months to get it, just because I told you the energy guys, like it literally has probably taken us about 4 months to get this refrigerator because I have just been like, I don't want to do anything. And so I was like, okay. We were coming close to Christmas. And honestly, what did it was I didn't want my family seeing the puddle of water that the refrigerator makes. But which is weird because I have a dirty house that I don't care about at this moment. Why did the refrigerator? I don't understand.
It was just one of those that was your hard line. Like, okay, I draw the line at this.
And you know what? So my thing is if I can have the kitchen clean, I think.
Oh,
he froze.
now he's frozen. Yeah, sure.
Joanne, yeah, he's frozen. So Jamie's story, when he comes back, I was triggered by a TikTok where this lady is coming home. She's been on a vacation with her friends, an 11-day vacation. She left her husband and children at home. She walks into her house and it is an absolute wreck. Like this guy, like pretty much was like punishing her for leaving. Like it was such.
So he didn't
do shit. Didn't do one thing. And I'm talking about, like the hoarder houses. What they look like, just kind of a mess. This is kind of what it looked like, and that's what they did in 11 days.
Oh my goodness.
And I thought, you know what? I would walk
the video you
right
like,
back out.
Or the first day, it was like nothing done. All the beer cans.
No. This lady went on vacation and left her husband and kids at home. And she walks in to a disaster.
Oh God. No.
And then the girl that had stitched the video was talking about like this guy did this on purpose. Like did not lift a finger. Yeah. Oh, so upsetting, right?
There's no way. I couldn't even I don't like it as clean as Chris as the producer, but there's no way that I would let it get that far, especially when she's coming back. Like I'd be yelling at the kids. It's like she's come back to a clean home.
Yeah, even if you saved it for the last damn day, like you didn't do shit while she was gone, but you cleaned it up the last day. But no, y'all, I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. And I'm gonna show it to y'all. It is so upsetting. Like I'm not even kidding. I would just walk right back out and be like, I refuse to enter into this mess. No way.
Be like, I'm done here.
That is crazy.
Chon says he needs a new PC. I'm not sure who needs it.
Jamie,
Janae said, 1 year I had a Christmas like that. Hubby and I went to Vegas. And maybe she meant disconnected. Oh, and did not do Christmas. See, the thing about it is, if the holidays stress you out, it's just do something different. Like it's okay. I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let any of that.
And normally it's not that it stresses me out. It's a very good time of year for me. It's a very recharging, very loving. I love all the sappiness. I love all the joy to one another. I love it makes me feel like for all the troubles that happen throughout the year, Christmas time feels like it can be what humanity has an opportunity to be the best of.
Like it washes it away, right?
Yeah, it makes me feel like it's a fresh, it's a rejuvenating time, or it's a clean everything away kind of situation. It's like I can forgive lots of people because this season
It's what it's
say what you want
about.
about all the shopping and all that stuff and everything else. It's still, even within that, people are buying stuff for a lot of other people too. And so it's hard not to see that, at least for me, and be like, it touches me, it moves me. But this year is just one of those guys where it's like the toothpaste. It's like when the toothpaste is drained, like there's nothing else you can pull out of it, or
Yeah.
the lemon, once it's been squeezed of all its juice, is just done.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at. I'm like, I'm just done. Like, I just don't have anything to pull.
I'd be like,
from.
look, what do you call it, Mom? Vegeta?
Mama Vegeta.
Look, Vegeta, get your butt up here. Takisa and I are leaving for the winter.
I wish.
Help with these kids.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyhow,
So I've got some stuff to talk about.
Go for it,
you don't
Sandy.
have anything.
I got lots, but go for it.
Okay. So, man, I was triggered today. Seriously.
Tell me why.
How do people live day to day? Seriously. So, these mom groups, they get out of hand. Y'all, I tell y'all horror stories all the time.
Yeah.
So today's first out of hand was, how do you announce baby number 2? You don't. Go give birth at the hospital, and that's how you announce it. Why do you have
That's
to
how you
ask?
announce it.
Why do you ask? I mean,
You don't.
just stop with the announcements. Just stop. Just be like the regular folks.
They can't. They need to be
It's
extra.
so annoying. And then the thing about it is, it's like it's asked 2 and 3 and 4, because after that one, then it comes how do you tell your kids you're expecting? Can you go refer up to the other post? I mean, you call them, send a smoke signal. I mean, I don't know what you want to do. Destroy the ecosystem? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Just call, send a
Seriously.
text message. I just don't get it. And then
Post it on YouTube. Post it on YouTube.
Yeah. And then this lady said, the best place to get your dog nails trimmed. Okay, seems fair. It's a good question, right?
That's a good question.
I prefer to get it declawed, but a trim will work for now.
Oh my
You
gosh.
don't declaw dogs.
Ouch.
Like what? It's inhumane. Can
Oh
you
my
imagine?
God.
Bitch, declaw yourself. I see how you
Oh.
feel.
That sounds painful.
It is. And if a vet does that, it's unethical. Anyway, I was done with the internet today. I'm just like, what is wrong with you people? And then, because I'm over there in the relationship, with as tired as I get of things, I'm over there just always reading some bullshit.
Baloney.
Y'all ready for this one?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
I've been dating a guy for about 2 months, and I noticed that he receives Venmo from family. I later checked his phone. Okay. 2 months. You're already checking his phone.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I see that the past 2 months, he's asked for a total of $75. After awkwardly bringing it up to him, he just, he says he has more bills than he does money, and he makes around $70,000 a year, but he doesn't have enough to support himself. He also has $50K in debt. I do very well for myself, thankfully, but this makes me feel odd and scared for the future. I'm not with him for money, but I feel it's unfair to potentially put my future self in a bad financial position. Should I be concerned?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that you're already looking at his phone 2 months into it. That's my concern.
I
And
mean,
I'm
there's a
I'm
little bit on both
concerned.
sides on this, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
No, totally, absolutely. But that's
Yeah.
my concern with her. Like, you're
Right.
already snooping. And
Yeah.
2, yes, run for the hills, because he will never be able to afford anything. And guess what? You're going to
You're the one.
absorb his debt as well.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be then you're going to be all upset about it. And then you're going to be, finances are like a number one killer in relationships.
Mhm.
You know, it always
So.
it always strikes me odd when I see these obvious posts, and I'm all like, "Why are you asking for?" It'd be different
If you
were
have to
telling me.
ask, you already know.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you should know this, and maybe you want confirmation on your decision. Maybe you come on here and you're like, "Look, I find this odd. I think it's weird. I don't want to be around this. Am I wrong in thinking I should bail on this?" They'd be like, "No, you know, that's
No,
fine."
make it work. Love will keep it together. What's that song
Wow.
say?
I don't know
Wow.
what it says, but that's some dumb stuff. But how how we'd be I don't know how to say it, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Tron says she ass. Okay, so then
Well,
another one. How long do you have to date a woman before it's okay to start asking her for money? Never.
The dated woman before.
You never ask for
so
money.
that's him asking for her.
Yeah, I
That's-
feel like I
those
went
two are
into
related.
another group. You're so right. And then because they're all anonymous members because they're too chicken shit to post their names. Okay. Y'all ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask y'all. If a man pursues you and wants a relationship with you, are you going to give him the chance even when he still has his kids and mom and kids living with him? His kid's mom living with him. Even though he swears up and down they aren't together. I really need to know who in their right mind would be okay with
Oh,
this.
I saw this one
LOL.
too. That is some dumb baloney, girl.
Why
Listen,
would she
babe,
post that?
because she's
Why would you do?
because she's
I mean,
anonymous.
She's
what?
monogamous.
But get this shit. One of the comments said, "Oh, I have a great relationship, and we're married 4 years in, but she started a relationship like this." Let me tell you something. This fool wants his cake and he wants to eat it too.
Yeah,
And
no kidding. No kidding.
you are so dumb. So dumb.
You are so dumb.
You are so dumb.
But
Those
y'all-
annoy me, Sandy. Like
Tell me about, but hey, I ain't quitting reading them. There I am.
I know that's right. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm like, you get on my nerves, but I'm gonna keep going. Let's see what else is going on.
I know. I'm like, I don't know how y'all people have the self-control to leave these mom groups. I don't. And then the most triggering post of all. No, wow. It made me Facebook status about it. This nasty bee straight up took a picture of her armpit and posted it. And it had a rash on it. And she said, "This deodorant messed me up. Do y'all think the company will give me a refund?"
What?
Did you answer her?
And she didn't go anonymous with that nasty armpit.
You
And
know,
I was going to take another
Facebook,
picture of the armpit. I still can.
that's gross. That's gross. You
Do
didn't
y'all
send that
feel
one
like-
to us, did you? So there's not a picture up there that I'm gonna accidentally stumble upon, right?
No, but I mean, say the word and I'll send it to
Hush.
you, girl.
No.
She's like, I can make it happen right now. I can make it happen right now. You just watch. Is that what you asked for? You asked for that, right?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me find this.
And then this person posts, anybody know anybody selling 2 tickets to Lindsay Sterling for her upcoming show? What? Who does that?
Shut your mouth.
Who?
Shut your mouth, girl.
Come on,
Oh. Oh.
Anybody know anybody? Like
Look.
you can do a Google search.
Like Google. Use the Goo-Goo.
Look, I'm asking for anyone locally who bought tickets who doesn't want to go. It happens all the time. You can get a discounted ticket price because they're trying to get rid of tickets.
Oh, that's yours. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't.
No,
I didn't
I'm not.
notice
I'm
that.
saying that's what people do that for. Okay.
So Janae says, tell your kid they better start behaving because mama's having another. So it's time to quit being the baby of the family. And there's no glitter or
she's seeing it
nothing.
from a different light because I'm thinking from these entitled millennials or whatever that feel like they need to broadcast this baby stuff. Now, and if you've been a viewer for any length of time, you know that gender reveals are not.
They're triggering for us.
Very, very. Sandy and I will bounce them back and forth and be like, these pescuezos. You know,
Joe loves gender reveals.
As long as I don't have to photograph it, I'm cool.
As long as you don't have to.
Have you not ever done one?
Heck no.
He's like, never will I either.
Nope.
The death rate on those things is pretty high.
Jeez.
So speaking of, I took photos of a gentleman from India, and I was like, he wanted headshots, and I was like, hey, so, because I always like to ask, what's a headshot for? And he's like, well, so we're from India, and my dad will explain. So his dad's right there, and he's like, okay, so the way it works, we have arranged marriages in India. And I was like, oh,
not all of them. They do
not all of them,
but not.
So he goes, it's kind of it's a mix of hybrids. So basically, the family, the girl's family, will take these photos and they will get those photos. And then if they like how he looks and how he's presenting himself, then they will send her photos to him. And if they feel like if he, I guess, likes her picture or whatever, then they will start talking. And at that point, they start talking. And so it's not a full-on "you're going to marry my daughter" type thing, but it's still kind of like that. So, but it's the parents they're the gateway, the gatekeeper.
Yeah. So I've told you how there's a large Indian population where I live because of the contract work that they do and stuff, and I do ask about that. I won't say like often, but when I get comfortable enough with certain coworkers, I'll ask them and chat about it and see, and they'll share their stuff, and it's very interesting.
How old was the guy, Joe?
So he's already graduated college. He's got a degree in engineering and math. So his parents. So I know this is a stereotype. His parents own a hotel, but he's working at the hotel. But it's just, I was just like, this is different. This is different. It was really interesting. And I told him, I was like, there's no way I'd shoot another wedding. And I was like, aren't Indian weddings, can't they be like a week long? And he goes, yeah, they're like a party.
Yeah.
I would like to go to one. I'll be your assistant.
Yeah. And he said that you would be treated just like a member of the family. It's like you would eat, you would dance. We'd expect you to dance, to eat, to have fun. And I was like, but for a week?
Right.
Dude, it's amazing, right?
That is so cool.
And so it's interesting because I had a coworker that went home to India and came back fairly recently. And I had been telling him I wanted to, because I like desserts. I told him I like to bake and stuff. If you could bring me back any kind of desserts from India, I would appreciate it, just so I can get a taste and see, what's the flavors like and whatnot. Oh my gosh! So he brought me back. Something. And first off, we met up at a diner in between the two cities where he's from right now and me, and it was a terrible experience. The lady did not like brown people. She made that obvious. It was terrible, guys. But anyway, so I'm just gonna.
Did you leave a review about that?
No, because
I'm shocked.
I just didn't. Not yet. But it was terrible. I mean, it was really bad. And you could tell, like, the way she was treating everyone else. And then anytime he was asking a question, she was short and snippy with him. And I was like, I wanted to tell her off, but then I kept looking around and be like, we are definitely not going to be in a prosperous position if I start anything.
Oh my goodness.
So, but it was bad. And I talked to him about it today, actually, for the first time since then. And he was like, yeah, it was, yeah. So I was like, okay.
So you'd never been to this place before?
No, we
You just
have.
happened
We have. But this particular person, she
You
was
think it was the server?
especially,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah,
Oh,
because he
okay.
at one point she asked him, did you want what kind of chicken strips did you want? Meaning like you could get them dipped in sauce, right? And he was
Mhm.
like, no, that's fine, just by themselves. He goes, well, what kind of sauces can you do it in? And she gave the longest pause and eye roll. That was, I mean, it was a long one. And then she answered him. And then he was like, no, that's okay. He goes, and then she says, but would you like any dipping sauce? And then again, he said no. And it's not his fault though. And then he was like, wait a minute, dipping sauce. He was like, what kind of dipping sauces do you have? And she did it again. And it wasn't like a mistake. Like, you know, it was straight up looking at him and being like did that.
She wanted to say UMF.
Yes. And she was
That's
like,
what she wanted to say.
there's this and this and this and this. And I was like, ooh.
Ooh.
And so anyway, and she wasn't coming back to the table often enough. When we asked for this place is famous for pies because they have like 20 or 30 pies in their window and they make fresh pies every day and all this jazz.
Is this a little local place?
Sort of, yeah. He had never tried pies before, never had a pie. And I was like, this would be a good place to have it because they actually have good pies here. And they're always busy during the holidays and all that stuff. So anyway, he wanted a chocolate silk pie or mousse pie, whatever. It's like he asked her for her firstborn. She just was like ugly about it. And she came and she was like, she threw the pie menus on there. It was bad. Anyway. So at the end, you know, we met up because he had brought back some sweets from India for me to try. And he was like, there's so many, I couldn't figure out what. But he goes, honestly, I asked my mom. And so she hooked you up. And I was like, okay. And I was having a rush. And he was like, here's like an assortment that mom got from the store. She said, just try them out. There's just some nice different flavors. And I was like, okay, thanks. And he goes, then she made you this. There was some sort of like, it was close. Yeah, I know. I was like, what? The closest thing I would put them as would be almost like chicharrones. But there was a spicy one. It's kind of odd. I need to ask him the story behind it. But there was a package of some sort of chicharrone type spicy thing, and then a non-spicy or almost vaguely sweet, kind of like natural sweet. So no sugar added, like dates and honey or something like that, you know? And so they were interesting. Those were okay. I didn't like them as much, but I liked tasting a new flavor. It was different. But the assortment that his mom got us, Sandy, like I was eating some of these things and I was like, wait, what was this again? And I was trying to figure out what the names were and I couldn't. But there were so many of the candies, they tasted just like Mexican candies. And I was like,
oh,
did
really?
you get this from India or from Mexico? I was like, because I swear this is like, you know, those peanut patties that are real brittle, but not brittle.
The mazapans.
Yes. And
with the rose on it?
Yes. I was like, what the heck? I was like, this tastes just like those. I was like, what in the world? So anyway, it was so funny. I told them today, I was like, because my family, we ended up eating a lot of them because I was like, this reminds me of my childhood. I was like, there were memories I hadn't remembered from a child eating those candies.
Oh, that's
that when
funny.
I tasted his, I was like, oh man, I can remember, you know, running around the hood and at the flea market and with grandma and everything like this. And so I was like, I told him, I was like, thank you big time because I forgot those memories, but eating those candies helped me remember them. And I was like, thank you.
That's pretty cool.
It was. So anyway, it was just interesting to see the Indian treats tasted so much like Spanish treats, Mexican treats. It's so funny.
Because there's only so much you can do with sugar. At some point, it's going to be
well,
replicated.
That's the thing is it wasn't sugar. It was like natural sweets, like fruits. They were using fruits and peanuts and molasses and different things like that. So
it's like a healthier version.
I wouldn't say healthy. I don't know. I couldn't read the.
Well, I mean, if you're using like natural fruits.
Yeah. So it wasn't like overly sweet like sugar. And he had told me, he goes, we don't really cook with sugar per se. He goes, but it will be sweet. Just not.
That's probably why they live longer than us.
Right, exactly.
So it was real fun.
That's cool.
We only
That
got a
is
few more
cool.
minutes, guys. So let me tell you. I want to tell you a secret. I told you when I stopped turkey, right?
Yeah. You were
For
going
Christmas,
to.
and we did rib roast, and I told y'all about that, right? And then
Mhm.
y'all even, or Sandy, y'all were already doing it, I think, but Joe, you started doing rib roast too for Christmas at some point.
We did rib roast
You-
last year for Christmas.
I haven't tried it yet.
No, okay, so then maybe it was
No.
you, Sandy. So anyway,
Yeah.
all right. So then this year we have a shakeup coming over here in the Pina house.
Ooh, what y'all gonna do, girl?
So we're gonna go,
Turducken?
I'm gonna no, and I need to do that though. But have you ever heard of iberico pork?
No.
Uh-huh.
You're just making up words now.
No. Who you calling
Check it out.
Iberico?
Iberico pork. It's a Spanish pork from Spain. Okay, the hog, the pig, whatever. It is kept on a specific diet of like walnuts over there.
That's a skinny ass little
So,
piggy. Not really.
no. So this pig's diet, if it's like the A5 of Wagyu pork, beef, its full diet consists of walnuts. These special kind of walnuts too. Okay. And then there's two more versions under it. One is where it's a mixture of the acorns and something else. And then the last one is where it's no acorns, it's whatever feeds on the land, but it's all farm thing. But this pork is insane, supposedly. We went ahead and got a package of the Iberico pork. This is the only pork in the world that you can eat medium rare. And it's
I was just gonna ask you, like, how are you gonna cook it? Because I've heard of something like this. He's so happy about his Iberico
So
pork.
happy about this part. It just
So have
frozen
you heard
over.
of Iberico pork?
No, I can't say that I have.
Me either.
He likes to watch these shows and gets the idea. And
I
I'm just
I
like,
just feel like Christmas is not the time to be experimenting.
about this Iberico pork is the leg part. You mount it to this thing that they send you, and you take slivers of the pork off the leg or the hind quarter, and you eat that, right? So, but they actually have meats too. And
Like al pastor,
no, like it's
they
already
they shave
pre-cooked.
it.
Yeah, but it's like a roasted shave for that, for al pastor. For this, it's already cooked. It's been hanging in a meat locker for years, and then once it's done, they ship it to you, and you can eat that. That's the leg quarter. But what we got was like the fresh meats package, and so this stuff will be just like, hopefully like the rib roast. I'm actually researching recipes for it so that when we get it over
Okay.
here, we can
where
try
did you
it.
find that?
So
Did you
where's
see it on
plan
a show?
B?
I've got a rib roast that I'll have just in case. That I have
He's
to
got a
taste.
plan B.
Yeah. So we just wanted to make sure, but the stuff, like it's a whole package of like all the different, like a pork roast and pork chops and pork ribs or something. Anyway, it's like a $200 package for all this.
It didn't come from Omaha Steaks.
No, it came from I'll send it
So
to you.
that's not a
I
good
think
thing. Omaha Steaks is not a good thing.
I think it's great. If you've never had it, I think you
I
should
like
try it at
Omaha
least
Steaks.
once. They're really
okay,
good.
this is wrong.
Like
A
even
friend
the
of
hot
mine-
How
dog.
did you find out about this though? Did
So
you
I
see
told
it?
my sister-in-law, I was like, okay, because she brought it up last year. She was like, we're gonna have to get the A5 Wagyu. And I was like, we can't afford that. I was like, a whole rib roast for the family, a Wagyu, legit Wagyu beef.
No, just do
whatever.
it for the adults.
Well, even then, I was like,
Get the
Just
kids
tell
to
people
do
it's
it.
Wagyu.
and we were like, here's the thing: if we do this, we're never going back. How do you go back? And I was like, oh. So
How do you
then
go from
she
Wagyu to McRib? You just can't do that.
So then she
To
came out and
earlobe.
she was like, she was like, I went ahead and ordered a Iberico pork. So it's comparable to A5 Wagyu.
So your sister-in-law's already ordered it.
Yeah, we already got it.
And
she's already
no
got
one
it.
has ever made it before.
Never made it. But I'll be
I
the first.
mean,
I get to be the first. So I'm picking it up next weekend.
Okay.
We're gonna meet halfway so that I can get it and bring it here because there's some prep work that has to be done to a day or two before. And you know me, so I'm gonna do my prep work and
So this
do it
Iberico
out.
is gonna take like 5 fucking days.
It'll take 2 days. It'll take 2 days, but it's supposed to be just really like
He'll get the
the
same way.
people when you watch the videos, like when you touch it, just like the Wagyu does, your body heat melts it. It renders the fat, and you can, yeah. So
That's some stuff, man.
That's the new thing this year,
That's
guys.
something.
We're doing pork, and not just any pork, but iberico pork, and I'll let y'all know what it looks like, what goes on.
It'll take 2 years to cook.
No. So anyway,
Wow. Well, that's it. You better record that or take
I
some photos
know.
or something.
Yeah,
You should
you
do a
need to do
vlog
your
on it.
photo
vlog on it.
journal.
I'll do when I pick it
something.
up and everything. Like I'll do the whole shebang on it. Okay.
Yeah.
And,
I'm just curious what it smells like. Not gonna lie.
I have an image in my head that it's going to smell great. So you can do the YouTube videos and you can see now. Remember, the two that you're going to see are the quarter, the leg that everyone gets, and it think of what's that pork that everyone eat? Not Canadian bacon. What's that next one? It's the shaved prosciutto. You know, like prosciutto.
Mhm.
So imagine prosciutto, but you're cutting it from the leg off of there, and you eat it directly off of it. So that's the one that a lot of the chefs and everything you see get. But then there's also
okay.
the
When you were
virtual.
saying Iberico, I was thinking like Iberian Peninsula, and sure enough, look at this little skinny thing
Yeah.
eating nuts.
So, but then there's the rest of the pig that you get too, which is the parts that we got. So we didn't get the leg; we got all the other parts to make the roast, the pork chops, even the bacon and other stuff. I'll send it to you too, so you can see later. But if anybody else is interested, let us know, and I'll send it to you. But yeah, I'll do like a vlog of building up to the actual thing, so that you guys can see it.
They have
That would be
certifications. They have to be certified to breed these, Joe.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
That's
you
why
can't
it's highly
just-
valuable and prices are higher than regular. Bro, I'd like to have some Iberico bacon. That'd be so good.
It has to be. So they say that the flavor, because they eat acorns, the flavor is a very earth tone richness versus your heavy
You'd
salted
say
with
it's
like
nutty.
nutty.
They sell it at
right.
Walmart.
Oh, wait,
Just
can I see
kidding.
that? Oh, I was like, that doesn't look like it.
They sell a picture of it. at Walmart.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. They do not sell Iberico pork in Walmart.
So give it a try anyway. I'll let y'all know, and then y'all can try it out. But ribeyes and iberico pork,
Cool.
it just works like automatically.
It does.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We will be back next week, and we'll have some more Christmas conversations and talks and whatnot. And thanks for hanging out and encouraging Emalee also. Okay, I really hope that.
Thank you for those who
come back.
purchased tickets.
Yeah,
And I'll expect my refund here soon. So
I will get the real winning ticket here in a minute after we get done and I talk to her. Okay? So, all right, everyone. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Bobby.